Good morning, Washington! How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to Dave TV for the 11th of June, 2014. Somebody said to me, Dave, you need more stuff in the background. I mean, more illumination in the background, because yesterday I didn't have the on-air sign lit up in the other room. So I'm going to turn this on. See if this makes any difference. Does this work? There we go. Oh, there we go. Illumination in the background. Well, today's camo pants got some cutoffs. Just some basic old cutoffs. So how y'all doing, everybody? Big article, the stale section. You know, the Washington Post, if you don't get it, you get it. That's their new motto. If you don't get it, you get it. How do I clean up my online reputation? That would be, for me, I don't know. This, man. Oi Gewalt. Paul Furry here, another. In news media, terrorist is a term used cautiously. Breaking news! I don't know, Fari, it seems like he's penning these articles like for a future, he's going to use them in a textbook on journalism, man. I don't know, man. What am I going to write about today? Let's call around and see, not everybody uses the term terrorism, terrorist, the same context. I think I'll write about that today. And then I'll also, Jesus. Oi. Cantor loses in primary. Shaka. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone cover the anti-Semitism angle of this one, but we'll leave that for another day. But some good tea there, some delicious tea. Just want to remind you folks, my favorite new TV show, Fargo. You know, the old movie, the Coen Brothers movie from, that was a while back. Anyhow, this is, I watch these all the time. That's on every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock on the FX channel. You can, as you see, you can watch it online on your various cable systems website, whatever. But I watched part of the new episode last night before I fell asleep at about 10:30. So I can't stay up later than that, at least on a weeknight. But it's a fascinatingly good show. Martin Freeman, you're from the Hobbit movies. I mean, he goes way back. A British actor who goes way back. He was in that. He's in the Sherlock, that new Sherlock show with Benedict Cumberbatch, and he's been in. What was he in? I think he was in that old. It was in the remake movie of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Really good actor. He's wonderful in this. Plays a Minnesotan. You know, plays that William Macy character from the movie rather. But I just love this. It's easily the best thing on television these days. So highly recommend that. Okay, so why am I doing a Dave TV today? Why bother? Why bother? Well, because I got some more radio ratings. You know, yesterday we came out with the radio ratings, and I went through the money demos and analyzed that. Well, I got some more, my little grubby hands on some more numbers. Today I got the male demos, the male-only demos, okay, which is interesting. What are manly men listening to these days? Okay, so if we look at the Manly Men Money Demo, which is probably one of the top demos in radio, 2554, Manly Men, full days. What's the top? What would you think the top station is? Manly Men 2554. They're listening to the news on WTOP? No. Are they listening to? Well, a lot of them are, but most of them, you know, it's not the number one station. Are they listening to that dancey stuff on Hot 99.5? Well, some are. You know what the top station is? Manly Men 2554 full day. DC101. WWDC. Alternative rock. Top station in Washington for Manly Men 2554 full day. 2 is TOP. 3 is AMU. 4 is Hot 99.5. 5 is Big Classic Rock, Classic Hits. 6 WJFK, All Sports. 7 WMAL. So WMAL, 7th place with Manly Men. So, yeah, what the heck? KYS, Urban Contemporary 8th, PGC, Rhythmic Contemporary 9th, and WMMJ, Urban Adult Contemporary 10th. We go down the line. Wash is 11th, HUR is 12th, WIAD, Fresh 94.7 is the 13th, tied with WTEM, WGTS Contemporary Christian 15th, MZQ 16th, RQX 17th, Elzal 8, tied for 17th, WETA. Did we go to EWTA? I thought I mentioned DTA. I don't know. I'm blubbering. But anyhow, we go down the line. But that's very interesting. DC101 Alternative Rock is the top station. But, you know, it's also interesting to see how good WJFK does, 106.7 The Fan, in those numbers. Now, if we look at the, let's go to Morning Drive. Okay, top station in Morning Drive for Manly Men 2554. WAMU. TOP is second. JFK. The Junkies are third. It's interesting. Okay, that's how well they do. The Junkies are third. You say, the Junkies, why do they keep them on the air? They're only on in one market. They're just kind of goofy guys, but they do third place in the Manly Men demo, Money demo. That's why. Elliot over on DC101 is in fourth place. Believe it or not, the old farts on WMAL, Brian and Larry, the old farts on WMAL are in fifth place in the Money demo, 2554 with men. Amazing, isn't it? Kane is sixth place. Big Rig over there on W Big is in seventh place, even though he's from, where's he, down in Tampa. GTS Contemporary Christian 8th place, KYS Russ Parr 9th place, tied with Lou Katz over there at Wash. So that's interesting to see what men are listening to in mornings. Also, 11th place, Tom Joyner on MMJ. 12th place is Mike and Mike on WTEM, tied with Tommy McFly over there on Fresh. So interesting. HUR 14th, DCN 15th, PGC 17th, 16th, 17th, something like that. I'm getting mixed up. Elzal 17th. And what's also interesting is 18th and 19th places. WKDV, that little regional Mexican station out of Manassas, is in 18th place for men. 18th place for men in the mornings. And WTNT, 19th place for men in the mornings. They do better than WRQX does. These little Spanish stations, WKDV in Manassas and WTNT in Fairfax, they do better in men money demo than WRQX does Hot Adult Contemporary at 27th or 21st place. That's interesting. That's fascinating. You know what's funny is when I look at these numbers, you know who's missing? You know, I look at these money demo numbers for men. You know what's missing? You're right, WNEW. I don't see them listed. They're not in the top 25 place for men. You know, even WSPZ, that funny little sports station there, is 25th place above WNEW. I mean, you know, it's amazing. WNEW is not in the top 25 in men, money demo. Then I'm looking at the, that's full day. And then I'm looking at the numbers for mornings, and I don't see them in the morning numbers either. Middays. Okay, middays, WNEW does rank 25th place, so congratulations to them. You know who's first with men, 2554 in middays? WMAL. I guess that's Rush Limbaugh. It can't be Chris Plant. That guy's a dingbat. Or the comedy of Chris Plant. It's proud to be Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh is in first place with men, 2554 in the Washington market. DC101 second, TOP third, Big fourth, TEM fifth. So yeah, Tom Lavarro's a superstar. Fifth place there. Middays, WTEM, JFK's in sixth place, and on and on. So that's interesting. And then we look at afternoon drive with men, 2554. WAMU is first, TOP second, DC101 third, JFK, Arrington and Dukes, fourth place, tied with Big. MAL ranked seventh place. So, you know, I guess that's Larry O'Connor in there. Who knows? Or is that Michael Savage? I don't know. It's surprising, but when you look at the male demos there, surprising how well some of these stations do that. You know, especially JFK really pops up in the numbers. So that's an interesting thing to look at, isn't it? Though, don't you think? Let's look at Baltimore for the male demo. What's the top station for? Let's see. Now this is men 18 to 34 in the Baltimore. Okay, now this is not the May numbers. This is the week 3 numbers, but it's close enough, okay? So let's take a look at what how, what stations tops. And in Baltimore, it's WERQ is #1, WIYY 98 Rock #2. So that's pretty good. Even though the ratings have been kind of funny if you look at the overall numbers lately, they do still really kill with men. Second place for WIYY 98 Rock. POC is third. JZFM Sports Talk fourth. WWDC, here's an interesting thing. DC 101 ranks 5th with men in Baltimore. Isn't that amazing? ZBA Classic Rock 5th, also tied. DC 101 and ZBA are tied. That's 107 the Bay, tied for 5th place. With so men in Baltimore really like their rock. IYY is second with active rock. DC 101, it's amazing how high DC 101 is in Baltimore with men, full day. 2554. Wow. Tied with ZBA, RBS, QSR, ZFT down in 9th place, and WWMX also in 9th. PGC also in 9th. BALAM 12th place. So, I say with BAL, they need to get on an FM stick. They need to do that somehow. First, find some FM signal and buy it and put a BAL on that, because that's what'll help them, I think. But AM radio, it's who listens to men, especially 25-54. They're not listening to AM radio anymore, or 18 to 34 or whatever. So I don't know, but it's interesting to see where the ratings rank, what the men are listening to. Somebody sends me the female numbers, I'll put them up too, but I only got the men ones here. So don't forget, help support DCR TV. $29 gets you a year of DCR TV plus lots of memories, and even though the contest has ended, the fundraiser has ended, I'll still give you 2 years if you send it to me by the end of the month. So $29, 2 years DCR TV plus special right here on Dave TV. All right, folks, thanks for watching Dave TV for the 11th of June, 2014. Book of Dano.